Welcome back to another exciting episode presented to you by Saturday Night Gaming. This is Heavenscape, the Souls of Sacrifice. I'm Tony Stevens, I'm your GM, I'm your host, I'm your narrator, and I'll go ahead and let everybody introduce themselves, their character, and a little bit about what got them here, or what they've stolen so far. And then we'll go ahead and start back where we left off.
I'm Laura, I'm playing Ace, and I've stolen a dragon's heart.
That sounds so
And not in the nice way.
No, I literally am holding his heart, or her heart, and...
His or her, yeah.
Is it a heart or is it a crystal melon?
It is like a crystal melon heart.
But it's shaped like a heart?
It's
like a
gem.
symbol heart or like a legit heart?
Like a legit heart.
Not
Not like a symbol heart.
Yes.
Because this is more like artistically feminine.
Huh?
It's a historic thing. I'll go over that later.
Okay, are they too high up?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
We were laughing.
I am Jessica. I'm playing Kat. And I guess I'm a soul of sacrifice. And I apparently just helped kill a dragon. And now there's an envelope that I'm waiting to see what's in it.
Ultra.
Hi, I'm Ronnie. I'm playing Mr. Smiles. I've stolen lives and I've stolen pain. Ouch.
Maybe you stole smiles.
But you didn't steal the heart.
Or any extra souls.
Like, that's where your smile came from, is you stole them from other people.
That's creepy. That's really creepy.
We watch too much Doctor Who.
I think you might have read that one Joker comic book too many times.
I'm not a clown. I don't steal smiles.
I make it so people can't smile. All right. And of course, there was a large minotaur, Quinn the hacker with his little robotic helping friend, Sam. And
Don't even talk about him, because he was just hiding the whole time.
Tim.
Where is Tim?
They're all standing around right now as you have this envelope in hand. So as you break the seal on the envelope, that is what it's called to do that. Good Lord. You break the seal, you open it up. All right. And this is where you would find out that this letter was sent to Armand from another ruler of a different dominion. So at the top of it, it says the Charred Cathedral. And then it goes about listing a series of crimes committed by Armand. Theft, stealing of things, taking of excess souls, all listing why he is wanted by the Charred Cathedral.
It's like the Declaration of Independence.
Except more like a listing of crimes and not listing of independences.
But the Declaration of Independence says all the things that King George did wrong.
Kind of like that, I guess, if you want to put it that way. All right. But at the bottom of it also says that the Grand Judge has put forth a bounty on Armand's head.
Ooh, I like bounties.
So for anyone to retrieve his head and bring it back to the Charred Cathedral, they would be rewarded with a bounty.
Is his head still the head of a dragon?
No, it's been shifted back into a humanoid-looking thing.
I'm going to chop it off. I don't have anything to chop it off. Somebody chop it off.
Well, it's got kind of like a caved-in eye socket from like blasters and stuff, but
I just don't have any like
it's mostly a head.
knives. Somebody with a sword thingy, chop it off.
I chop it off.
Success. You can tie it to your belt if you want to.
Does it say how much the bounty is for?
It says that there's a bountiful reward.
That's super vague.
He will
It
not
is.
be missing this.
Nope. Let's
All
do
right.
it.
So,
Will you be missing this? No, I won't be missing this.
Oh, gosh.
Did you just
You sure?
You made the head like move?
You sure you haven't been stealing smiles?
Yes, I'm sure I haven't been stealing smiles. I just amuse myself sometimes.
All right, so as you're sitting there and you're removing this thing's head and you're getting this envelope stowed away into your cargo pocket or whatever you have going on.
I have a bag of tricks.
There is a large noise and rumbling in the distance. At this point, you will be allowed to roll dexterity, benchmark of 20, to be able to hide and conceal yourself in time.
Fighting apparently makes me really hungry.
23.
Nice.
What is it off of?
Dex.
17, 18, 19, 26.
Cool.
What's the benchmark?
20.
Want they?
Well, it's 25.
Is it AoE or regular?
Oh.
Just a regular.
That matters.
Yeah, no, it's just a regular. It's not like an AoE effect that's going on right now.
21.
21. All right, cool. So you all succeed in hiding in some of the rubble and underneath whatever hordes of treasure there are here.
I have behind Quinn's body because he didn't help us either.
So as you all hide, you notice that these large creatures begin clawing and stomping through the area. Each of them are gargantuan in size and in muscle and bulk. You can tell that they make some sort of noises that are almost guttural, animalistic, hissing, and they have like these strange tongues that flicker out from their mouths as if they're using those to sense the area around them. Unfortunately, Tim, Quinn, and the Minotaur did not hide very fast.
That's because I was hiding behind him.
And they have been captured by this group of large behemoths.
Ha! That serves you right.
Sucks to be them.
You should have helped us.
So as they begin carrying them away, wrapping them up in ropes, they don't seem to be killing them right then, but they do begin to carry them away. And as they turn, you notice that these things have large, muscular tails that actually protrude from their back and kind of drag across the ground as they move, so you can easily follow their large claw prints and these tails. As they drag across the ground, they make an easy trail to follow on the ground.
Do they look like drakens? Wouldn't I know what those were because I'm from Balos?
You would know what those were if you're from Balos.
Are they drakens?
Wait a
roll? To remember?
Would I know?
Yes, they're dragons.
They are drakens?
Yes.
I think
you would know that.
My character gets, he used to be a boogeyman that was sitting across realms.
So he would see a draken as well.
Yeah.
Then yes, they are draken.
Well,
They seem slightly more mutated, but they are draken.
Well, they're on their own.
Yeah, I think the important question is, where's the charred cathedral?
There's actually a map drawn to it inside that envelope.
Well,
because
is
they
it
want
in
you
the
to
same
be
direction where the drakens are going?
Mysteriously? Yes.
Great.
Of course it is.
Well, we're going to follow the tail trail thing.
The tall tail trail. All right.
Because I want this bounty.
So as you begin...
I'm tired. I walk outside and I yell at them to carry me.
Oh, God. Are you sure you know what draken are? Because I don't think you'd be yelling at him if you knew what they were.
He knows what they are.
Hang on. Just before you go about this, I'm going to give you your roll and everything. You can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Take a quick glance back down at your health, just to be sure.
Let's just follow
Because you did successfully hide.
Let's stealthily.
No, I'm just going to sit down on the floor and just be like, hey.
You want us to carry you or you want them to carry you?
I was going to let them carry me. I was like, take
But
me.
you want me to allow you to take this risk of a roll?
Sure.
Okie dokie.
That's just what he would do. He's insane.
That's cool with me. So roll
Well,
charisma.
I'm okay with it. I want to meet Mr. Frowns.
Benchmark 20.
21.
Oh!
They agree to carry you.
Why, thank you.
Another captive, they said.
This one smiles.
We're just going to follow them stealthily, right?
Why, thank you. I am.
I have this
A beggar cannot be a complainer.
called off the grid. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, she's
I'm
going
going
to
to-
off the grid.
I just
No idea
start
how to use
poking the
it,
back.
but
You work out a lot, don't you?
it's on the back of this.
Yeah, just
Is this Tim's?
I have to roll.
You
for it.
have
I start massaging his back.
I don't know if that would.
the blight
Just
of the
stay
scales.
stealthy.
I'll get some of that for you.
if she if you will let her to use off the grid, she tests against her stealth skill, and if it's successful, she disappears without a trace so that the dragon can't find her.
Sure.
So what do I roll?
Are you gonna disappear so I can't find you either? I'm just hanging out by myself following these dragons. I'm okay with it if that's what I'm doing. I just need to know.
Yeah, you would just whatever your stealth skill is. So at the bottom, if you have a stealth skill,
Yes, I have a P in stealth.
And it doesn't
Okay.
say if it
So use
breaks,
that.
if she makes an action, if she attacks, if it would break that.
Mm-mm.
But it doesn't say.
I think it's a clock.
Is it a countdown? It didn't. Maybe I'm...
Yeah, it doesn't. It just says a 6-part disappearance clock.
Oh, okay. So she's on a timer.
so 6 turns is how long.
Yeah.
So run your stealth skill through your dexterity, roll it through that, and I'll just give you a basic benchmark of 20 on that.
20.
So you're stealthy
Yes,
now.
20.
All right, so you can successfully follow and evade any kind of notice from the draken for 6 turns.
Well, I guess I'm just following these dragons, eating my snacks
A D6.
by myself.
Okay,
Thanks,
so
guys. Thanks, guys.
as you follow them away
you
from
are.
these large gold mounds, this kingdom that you were in, this dominion that you were in, you're going across this large desert. And like I said, you see the prints in the ground, easy trails to follow. And in the distance, you see what seems to be, almost coined a phrase, a charred cathedral. Blackened walls, seems almost like it's been under a huge raid of fire. But this castle, large and intimidating, large spiked pyres, charred black
that's a
exterior.
large and intimidating cathedral.
And this is exactly where the Draken are taking their new captives.
He really
There's
needs
a-
a new decor interior.
There's a drawbridge that is down across a moat. But in that moat, you would notice that it is not just water. It seems to be almost magma. Like hot
Magma.
lava, magma.
Okay. Am I rolling to stealthily follow them into their castle?
To get in past the guards stealthily, yes, you would need to roll to do that. She
Just
can
come along
successfully
with
already
me.
know how.
What is my
but
benchmark?
your benchmark just to get in? Now, describe to me how you're going to try. Are you going to try and just cross the moat where the drawbridge is? Or are you
Well-
going to use like a grappling hook?
I want to finish my snack, and then I'm going to follow them across the... I could use a grappling hook, but then I have to grapple over lava, which I don't love the idea of.
The other way, you've got to walk across the drawbridge with large guards.
But what if they're all distracted by, this dude who's hanging out on top of their backs, talking to them about their decor and how it sucks?
I don't know if the Draken would be really distracted by that. He could give you teamwork assistance if that's what he was attempting to do.
I mean, he's probably just talking about the decor, but it could be
I'm
a good
just talking to
distraction.
him.
Right. If you wanted it to be a distraction, though, he'd have to give you teamwork assistance.
Oh, fine. I'll try to grapple.
I'm just asking. That's what's going to give you your difficulty rating.
Well, I would just want to kind of sneak across the drawbridge.
I just need you to let me know how you're going to do that.
Well, what's my benchmark if I grapple versus if I walk across the bridge? Then I will decide which one.
So if you're going to walk straight across some guards that are standing there guarding a bridge,
Well, they're
Then-
not looking for me. They're watching all these people coming in.
all these people that are theirs, they're carrying in prisoners. So they're
Exactly.
people
So they're
are carrying
distracted
in
by the
prisoners.
prisoners.
How are they distracted by that? They're guards, Jessica. I do not understand that
What's
whatsoever.
my benchmarks?
This is even the people in Monty Python are better guards than what you're describing.
No, they're not. What's my benchmarks?
All right. If you're going to try to grapple, you're looking at a 25. If you're going to try and just walk across them, you're looking at a 30.
But I can use a favor to lower that to 5 by 5.
Correct.
What else can I use my favors for?
You can either have it as a reroll, you can give yourself a bonus 2 on your roll, or you can reduce the whole roll by 5. But that you have to do ahead of time.
I'm going to use a favor and lower the grapple benchmark to 20.
Okay.
Catch. Ooh. Can I have that favor back?
That's not how that works.
Okay. They definitely see me trying to grapple in.
What did you get?
A 1.
You got it. You crit
It's
failed.
okay. I haven't taken any damage yet, so. They definitely see me trying to come. They see snacks falling out of my bag because there's clearly a lot of snacks in my bag.
You grapple to the cathedral, and as you're whizzing through the air by this grappling hook,
I'm just
the
watching.
chunk of stone comes free. And now you're free falling towards the lava. From this is going to suck. So,
Someone
I
wrote
will
a
let you
song
roll
about that.
dexterity at 20 to see if you can catch onto the side of the drawbridge before you hit the lava.
Oh. $30.
Wow, that time you did great.
I know, my other one, I'm not using
So
that
you,
dice.
as you're falling, you actually successfully fall onto the bridge. You managed
Y'all,
to
I
angle
meant
yourself.
to do that.
As you fall onto the bridge, the large Draken soldiers see you. They point their large spiked maces and big battle axes at you.
Hey, guys.
You come with us.
Okay.
As they pick you up, throw you over their shoulder, and start to carry you in.
Well, why'd you
little did they know, they don't even see this sneaky, sneaky little thief.
To be fair, I was causing a pretty amazing distraction just
you
now.
She didn't need you to, but you did do a huge distraction, and Ace just manages to sneak right in on the drawbridge and into this place.
I just look at her and go,
So
do this.
Hey, while you walk,
direction.
can you so a rope that you could slice to keep the drawbridge from being able to come back up, so we can get out if we need to.
Is a drawbridge on a rope or is it chains?
it's chains.
Yeah,
But the mechanism where there's got to be something in there that she can jam
it
up.
would be chains still, wouldn't it?
But couldn't
Well,
she jam
okay.
it up?
I could
Right?
maybe try to
Sabotage.
break the real thing, but it would still
Sabotage it so we can get back out.
Tell you what,
This is my mind calm telling you this.
you can roll intellect, and I'll give you a benchmark of 20, and if you beat it, then I'll let you know if you can sabotage the drawbridge.
Okay, so I'm rolling.
Intellect.
That's
Oh, yeah, you're good.
right? 7?
Yeah.
Yep.
Both of yours are 7. You got this.
No, I don't.
Hold on.
Do I have to
Is
go?
that
maybe go down?
investigation?
That
would be investigation,
that was
right?
one turn, so yeah, you'd count down.
That'd be investigation.
Yes.
Get a +3. Because your investigation is at P. 6.
It's still only 16.
I whispered that. It should be
So you
16.
take a spare dagger and you place it into one of the chains by the gear, and you hope that will sabotage it for when you come back. But you're not entirely sure. It's a guesstimation on your part right now.
I'm not sad either way.
So right now you are the only one, though, that has complete autonomy within this place. The rest of them are captive and being taken to cells.
cells.
Prison cells, yes.
I understand what you mean.
But what was the point? Why are we here?
To get the bounty on the heart, which you have in your hand.
No, not the heart.
Yeah.
The head.
It was the head.
The head that's tied
But I
to
don't
me.
have. I don't
so
have
you
the
have
head.
to follow us to our cells to let us escape.
Yeah.
Or steal it from him and then just leave us.
Who's got the head?
Yeah.
And who's got the paperwork? You've got the paperwork, or you've got the head. She's the only one that's free to roam around.
Wait, there's
But
paperwork.
she's really good at pickpocketing too.
She
so
has
she
the
could just take
envelope
those
that-
things from us and run off.
Yeah, she
Which
could
I don't
just steal
like
them
that
from
idea
you.
either.
I'm just waiting for them to be like, tell your leader.
Well, I can't steal it from him now.
Well, they are in cells. If you wanted to try and steal those things from them, you could.
Didn't
Can
they
I try
notice
and-
like this head attached to him somewhere?
Can I
Like
try to communicate with the dragon?
they're
Sure.
real stupid, but you can try.
I'll let you roll charisma to talk to the Draken. Benchmark 25.
Wouldn't it be intimidation? They're Draken.
Well,
They
if
wanna-
he meets the
Shoot.
benchmark, then he can decide
It
how
was
he
21.
is able to coerce them.
21.
21.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought charisma went off. I thought it went off strength.
Charisma?
I mean, what am I
Con.
trying to say?
Intimidation.
Intimidation. I thought that went off strength.
It's off
No,
charisma.
goes off charisma.
Oh, that's dumb.
That's why Strathmore is a very charismatic character.
Oh,
Very. That was his highest stat, besides con. All right, 21.
Mm-hmm.
You try to say stuff to them, but they don't really care. They're not out and out pissed at you for talking to
Mm-hmm.
them, but they just kind of like, and like push you into a cell, close it shut.
can I try to talk
I'm
to
just
them?
like, that.
Can I try to talk to them? Because
My-
I see it's not working.
Blah, 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 blah. Wrong. Wait a minute. That's the wrong dialect.
Can I try to talk to them since I see it's not working for him?
Sure. 25 charisma.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna stop. You're gonna have to edit that one out. I'm gonna have to stop rolling tonight.
What'd you get?
A 1. Can I have my favorite?
Oh, my sweet, gentle Jesus.
So, you see him doing this funny dance, lifting each knee and like moving his arms around, going "Bee blah blah," and they're like,
Oh God!
and you pick up a chunk of rock and throw it right at one of their heads and go, "Hey, listen to him!" Oh no, that one no good.
I think
I
they
just
would.
they're going.
I think they would appreciate a show of strength. Is what I think about these dragons.
They now removed you from your cell,
Oh, good. That's where I wanted to
you
be.
in trouble.
and they are
My
taking you
plans.
to solitary confinement, where you will wait to be judged.
I thought the whole point of the cells was it was solitary confinement.
No, they're all in a big cell together.
Oh, you said
Well-
cells plural, so I
Yeah,
figured there
there's
was more
probably
than
a
one.
few. It's like a drunk tank. But
So they're
you're an
walking
hour
away
solitary.
with her.
Yes,
Can I pick the lock to get him out since he has the head that I need?
that's fair.
That should be super easy for you right now.
I'll cut that down to a 20 since she did distract them by pissing them off.
Well, plus
again.
she's got really high. She's already stealthed out, and she's got really high lockpick.
28.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, you can successfully pick the lock and free him from any shackles or bonds that he's in. So you have him in the head.
Do we need what she has?
Probably not. If you have
Maybe
the
not.
head.
Yeah, you've got the head. So,
I mean, I would think that if you came with the head, they would assume that you knew why you were bringing it to them.
all right. So the two of you can make your way through the Charred Cathedral to try and find the main galley, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as soon as you start to walk into the main chambers of the cathedral, you notice that it's large and ominous on the inside as well, with like very dark tinted stained glass windows, statues that seem to be in reverence to a large dragon all over the place. And then at the front, as you would notice in a church, there seems to be a podium or a platform that raises up. But on that, there's a bench and then two separate podiums that face it. So this place seems almost like a church, but at the same time like a court, where people on the podiums could speak to the person sitting on the main chair, if you want to call it that, the main desk chair.
Who's in there?
So, sitting behind you would notice that there is a man sitting in the center, in the throne. He is dressed in dark robes, and even his head is mostly covered by ceremonial garb.
Is he a dragon too?
He does not appear to be a draken. You who are not
And
there.
he's sitting in the middle. He's sitting in what would be the throne.
Yes, he's sitting in the center, and there are the two pedestals that would be directly across from him. And then in there, you would notice very large draken that all seem to be observing posterity towards him. They show him signs of deference and respect, even though he is not one.
All right. So, knowing how my character is, he's gonna just carefully approach the door, not the door, but the entranceway, and he's gonna speak to the guy in the chair.
Okay. So, as you come in, you want to talk to him. Just go ahead and roll charisma to see how he takes you at your word. 20.
Oh, he doesn't trust me, but then again, I am bloody.
If it's not a 1, you're doing great.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and use this because I don't feel like.
That's your only favor.
Yeah, and this could lead to a brawl and me dying.
That's true, too.
That's even worse.
Uh-oh.
What you got?
I got a 10.
I like how when it comes to trying to talk the dragon into carrying him, he's totally confident. This is going to work. Obviously, they're going to carry me. But when it's like, I'm going to face this bad guy, this may not work, I might die.
All right, so as you move in to try and talk to this guy, several of the drakens surround you, and they're basically holding you at blade point, right?
Yeah. Whoa. Hold
up the
on. I just hold the head up. Bounty. Do you know the word bounty?
You come here to my courtroom to face the grand judge, and you bring me what? Who is this?
He was some sort of dragon guy. The woman with the paperwork is in solitary confinement. There's some kind of miscommunication. She tried to grapple in instead of asking these nice draken for a ride, which they gladly gave me, and I highly appreciate it. Thank you.
I like your character, Ronnie.
And, is it your honor or your highness? I don't want to offend you.
You can call me the grand judge.
The grand judge. Okay. That's what was going through his mind, too.
I think we will continue to leave your friend in solitary confinement. I can hear her from here.
Just channel Jeff Goldblum, you'll be fine.
Well, she does have the bounty that...
the paperwork that I sent out for the bounty on Armand. You will have his head for me.
This is his head.
Very good. Come, put it on this spike right in front of the cathedral's main room.
With pleasure. And I just carry it like this. Like how Batman carried it. Look out! It's a bomb!
Oh no, nuns! Oh no, children!
He just goes...
It's squelching.
I pat it. Don't go anywhere, son.
It makes a weird squelching sound.
Yes, he tried to steal many souls from my dominion. Soul theft here in Heavenscape is a highly punishable crime. One that I exceedingly do well at punishing.
Duly noted.
Yes, I'm great at punishment. I carry out the wrath of my lord, the Dark Star.
The Dark Star. Oh, yes, I've heard of that man. Being, rather.
He is the greatest among all of the Hell Knights, and he will lay waste to the rest of them.
Sounds about right. It's a... Oh, is that what the statues are? Is that of the Dark Star?
Yes, Drac the Black Dragon is also what all of these Draken worshipped in life and in their death when they were horribly slaughtered by Earthlings.
Earthlings. They should
They
just
got
hurl
to
them
have
into
their
the
reward.
void.
Yes, Earthlings are
Earthlings or
horrible.
Velotions?
Earthlings.
Oh.
I heard that even the great Blood Rage had his head removed by this strange gentleman. There is mixed reception on who this man was, but he carries a great sword that our master should have instead.
A great sword. Was it called the Iratus Blade by chance?
Yes, indeed it was.
I've heard of it.
Well, we will have it. But first we must find a way to escape this place. And I believe the best way to open up the gates of the Hellscape is to remove all the sin from the Hellscape. We will kill and devour all the souls of all of the evil demonic entities here in this place.
Ah, so I see.
And you have brought me a great sacrifice in that manner.
Well, you're most welcome.
Now, there is more than I need. But first...
Yes, Billy Mays, what do you have to say?
First, before we talk about business, we must deal with another matter. And that is a trial. So you said you brought a friend and we have her in solitary confinement.
I don't know if I'd use the word friend. But yes, she's in solitary confinement.
Fine.
She threw a...
Cut her! Remove her from solitary
I thought you were saying
confinement.
cut her. I'm like, dude, I'm just sitting here. I'm not even doing anything.
Ah, silly girl, you look and smell Velotion. Be quiet in this place. Shh, don't tell anybody that. Uncle Cutter is okay with that. But the rest of the dragon don't like your kind.
You're kind of small for a dragon.
I am all I need to be, which is cunning and charming. I have old friends. They love me dearly.
You sort of slither around.
Well, that's what I do. Just get out of the cage, shut your mouth and come.
Where are we going?
We're going to the main chamber. The Lord has called for you, the Grand Judge. Your psychotic friend got you out of prison. There, go.
Go on.
So feisty. You remind me of Remy.
Hey, I know Remy.
Then that makes sense.
He raised me.
That makes even more sense. Just keep your mouth shut. Sit
We never
still.
mentioned you, though.
Well, we all forget our friends in the end, I guess. So as you sit down, now of course you are somewhere up in the rafters, just chilling, watching. Mm-hmm. And you see that they have...
Oh, I forgot I didn't have this one. Sorry.
Now my conversation with myself makes no sense. So Velotion of you.
Maybe it picked up and she can salvage it.
You are totally Velotion.
Probably.
So as you come in, you sit down next to Mr. Smiles, assuming he probably just kind of like looks at you, goes, "You're welcome, maybe."
I wave.
You see another individual that is brought out in rags, like burlap sack kind of dress, head covered, hands bound. He's being dragged to the center of the room, and then on one side you have a large dragon standing on a pedestal to speak against him, and on the other side there's an empty pedestal.
Oh, I thought I was on trial. This is way better.
Right. And the Grand Judge looks to you and says, "We have a representation for this foul criminal to be prosecuted, but we must always keep things fair and balanced. Would you be willing to represent him in defense?"
Well, I did wiki law once, so sure, let's do this.
So you take your place at the other pedestal. And as you do, this man is brought before you.
I look at him.
You're going to be okay.
Fist bump.
The burlap sack is removed from his head. And as this happens, you see a man who is very ragged and old. He's got a long, dark beard, very ancient-looking eyes. Now,
Oh,
anybody...
darling, you should have been dust already.
So, today we are here convened in the great charred cathedral to sentence this man Rasputin for his great sins and crimes in the living world.
I thought it was about to be Remy, and I was going to have a heart attack.
Rasputin. I know this man. Keep going.
I poke Cutter. Hey, what did he do?
He made a very, very angry person who has caused much damage to the whole multiverse. He is a dark elf of the highest renown, but very disgusting human as well. It's kind of a mixed bag.
Oh.
Don't worry, we'll find out, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm not near her right now, so I can't.
No, I'm watching from a distance, I think.
So, as he stands before you, well, he's kneeling on the ground, shackled before you, the Draken opposing you.
Mm-hmm.
This man should have his soul removed. He is responsible for all of the realm of Tenebris collapsing. He is responsible for the despicable entity known as Thaddeus Miles Stein. And he is responsible for mutating souls and causing death and chaos across the multiverse.
I poke Cutter. I don't like Stein either.
Yes,
I hear
Stein sucks.
I quickly, it's like, I start doing this, and I find the my identification card with the Stein logo on there and go,
Tuck that away out of sight.
yeah.
All right. Thank you, Blood Rage. We have heard your words. Now, you, my friend with the grin, do you have anything to offer in this man's defense?
Well, I am going to try to be fair and do my job. But man, you gotta admit, that's a pretty strong prosecution there. I mean, it's...
Yes, I am great. I am awesome. The best prosecutor.
I can tell, and you're... I've heard about you. You're a Blood Rage.
That's me, one of them.
One of them?
I was the best one, though. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Roger that.
Did he fight Strathmore?
Alright, so... Rasputin. There's a song about you. Really catchy. But, this man... Your Honor, this may be a conflict of interest. I used to live in the realm that was destroyed, which I just found out was destroyed. So he just destroyed my home.
So your defense of him is that he is a bad person.
My defense is... I'm not sure I should be the one defending him. Because all I want to do right now is make him bleed and kill him. He has taken all that I love. All that... Wait, I didn't love anything. He has taken all that I know and like. He took away my favorite sushi place.
Yes, that is gone.
Out of character, this reminds me of that episode where Riker is forced to testify against Data. Like, disprove Data as being a human or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Then I give you a reward. This reward to you in part for bringing me Armand's head. And for doing so well at not defending this foul entity. You may grab the ceremonial executioner's blade and remove his head for me.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
I stand up and I'm like, ooh, ooh.
I grab it.
But as you walk over, you notice that it is rested upon two great decorative stone pillars almost, like these small shelving units, each one like a dragon, and it's a large scythe that lays across both. the head of the scythe seems to make a dragon's head. And from that dragon's mouth, a large ebony blade forms.
But
And
it's like
this-
curved like a
Like a sickle scythe. So
Okay.
that's what I'm trying to say. Sickle.
Ooh,
like death carrot.
daddy
Right.
like. And I walk over there. I just whisper into Rasputin's ears. By the way, Miles says hi. And then I cut his head off.
All right. So do
Can
me
I
a
stand up
favor.
and cheer?
I'm going to give you a benchmark of 20. Roll con.
Can I still stand up and cheer?
Yeah.
Woo! Good job.
Woot woot.
He cut off Rasputin's head.
Okay,
The guy
let's
that was on
see
trial.
here.
Why did he? Wait, the dude that he was.
He's supposed to be defending him.
Yeah.
But he hates him, so he didn't defend him, and then the guy gave him a reward of letting him cut off his head.
Oh, so close. 29. I rolled a 20.
Wow. So you almost made epic success on that.
Maybe he's nearly headless Rasputin.
Well, no, he met the benchmark of 20. He just almost epically succeeded.
Oh.
So basically what you would notice is that with this sickle in your hand, you have removed the soul from Rasputin's body. That soul has been processed through the blade and into your body,
You're
restoring
Rasputin?
your health,
Oh.
however not epically,
Mm-hmm.
and giving you a soul shard.
So now you have
Rasputin's soul shard.
But
So
he's not like possessed by Rasputin now, right?
no, he's just
Okay.
devoured the what you would call the stardust that makes up this individual's soul by
How
using
much did
the
it
sickle.
heal him?
That would have healed you by at least one long rest. So I
that
believe
6?
that's 6 points.
I think it's 6, I'm not sure.
The long is 8,
8.
because that's what I.
Long as 8?
8.
But you have an extra healing thing, right?
Well, I only.
I
had
do that
5
and I
to
go,
begin with, so.
By blood, I am healed.
Now that business is attended to,
The Grand Judge, thank you.
you have my favor now, Mr.
Smiles. But you can
I made
actu-
up names. Yes, I am just the Grand Judge. Then yes.
If you want to know my real name, it is Takuma Gato.
Well, Takuma, I am
Just wanna call you
Samir.
Smiles.
What was that again?
Samir.
Samir.
Yes.
Taco what?
I'm not a Mexican dish. My name is Takuma.
I'm just going to call you Smiles.
That's-
easier.
that's fine.